Hello YouTube! Today I'm doing a brown, warm toned smoky eye. This would look great on blue eyes, but I am not fortunate enough to have them. But it looks okay with like any kind of eyes, as long as you have eyes. Oh my god, that's not funny again. Getting into these topics. Anyways, so if you want to see how I created this look, keep on watching, girl. What I'm going to start with is applying some base. Today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Tattoo in the colour Creamy Beige. And I usually use it for my eyebrows, but it works for this as well. And I'm just taking this Jessup brush and putting it all over my lid. I'm going to kind of blend out with my finger. And it doesn't matter if it's not too opaque, and you can pretty much use any base. I'm just using this one because it matches the colours I'm going to be using today. Because I want to do like a matte eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using my Smashbox palette again, because I love the matte brown eyeshadows in this one. So I'm taking this brown eyeshadow in the corner and I'm just going to apply it all over the lid. I'm literally just taking this fluffy flat brush, applying all over the lid, and I'm not worrying too much about like this first little line because I'm be wearing eyeliner anyways, and I will be applying like a darker colour on there as well. Now that's done, I'm going to move on to the next step. So as I said, this is quite a simple smoky tutorial, but make sure you keep blending everything. The fact that it's simple doesn't mean that you're not going to put work into it. So I'm taking like another fluffy brush. I just got these brushes in the mail yesterday, that's why I'm so excited about using them. And I'm going to be using quite a weird shade, but this is from like an old e.l.f. contouring palette. But I love this darker shade for when I'm doing a thing like that, like a neutral matte smoky eye, because it's sometimes quite hard to find good matte eyeshadows in a drugstore. And even in the high end, sometimes I find that when they are in a palette, it's either like completely matte palette and then there are too many shades that all look the same, or it's in a palette that's got like shitload of other like sparkly eyeshadows that I wouldn't like. And I do love this little contouring thing, and I've had this for freaking ages. So I'm just taking some of this darker colour and I'm putting it like on the, what's it called, moving eyelid. There's a word for it, I can't remember. Just so that it like kind of creates a gradient from the first matte brown to this darker one. Next, I'm going to take it here under my eye, the lash line, and again I'm taking dark colour, and I'm using just a real thick sneak brush that I stepped on. And just blending it because it's a freaking smoky eye. Like the basics of creating any kind of smoky eye is blending it. So right now I look like somebody punched me in the face, but like obviously we're gonna work with that. I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna like tap off what it was on there. I just like don't want to mess up more of my brushes. I'm taking this like a bit warmer colour and I'm just gonna run it across the crease just to warm it up a bit. I'm gonna add another colour again. Now again, if you don't have these eyeshadows, then you don't have to use them. I just like these little like colour nuances in my crease. I'm now looking at like my lash line on top and I feel like it's not quite dark enough, so what I'm gonna do is go back into the Smashbox palette and take this like dark brown with a little flat brush, and I'm gonna like run it across the top, kind of as if I was putting on eyeliner. And then once that's done, we're gonna apply eyeliner all over it. So that's done. I don't know if it's visible, but it's a little bit darker, and then we're gonna put eyeliner on top of it. I hope I have demonstrated this is a really easy smoky eye. Literally I was just like piling on colours, But what I'm going to do now, before putting my eyeliner, I'm just going to take a clean brush, go over the edges and make sure that it's all nice and blended. Now that it's all nice and blended, I'm just going to, as previously mentioned, just add some other colour into the crease. Now it's not going to be like a crazy colour or anything, it's just a bit of orange. Well, that is kind of crazy colour, but it's going to be this orange from Sleek palette. What is it called? The Ultra Matte. And I'm only going to lightly take in the brush, tap off a lot of it, and just lightly go over the transition, just because it adds a little bit of warmth, and that's what I like. That's all done. Literally the whole makeup is done. Just have to add eyeliner and mascara and eyebrows and all that. So let's just do that. All my makeup done. I do quite like this warm tone. I don't know, it's not really my thing. But as you can see, it's like really easy. Anyone can do it. You can use like cheap ass eyeshadows, cheap ass brushes, and it can look fabulous, like Instagram girl. So recommend this. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.